Hey guys, Melissa and Amanda here. Did you know that we unlocked a free bonus episode over there on our Patreon? It's called Midwestern Styles. Did you know that? Free? Did you hear that? Free.
Super free. And you know what, guys? As my motto always goes, if it's free, it's for me.
Yep. Free, 90 free. So as a gift to you, you can run over to our Patreon and check it out. Don't worry though. I hear the grumbling. Patrons like, but wait a second, I already paid for that. Why should that be free? Don't you worry. Because we have, well, Amanda, we have 3 kids. We already know when things are not fair, you already have to explain what's going on.
That?
Yeah. So, because we're giving away some free shit that y'all already paid for, don't trip. We have special for you a new piece of bonus content called She Fucked That Up. If you listen to this episode, you'll hear us we'll dip a little toes, we'll dabble into the Meghan Markle leaving the castle. We removed that piece of the conversation and we put it on the Patreon special just for you. Amanda, tell them what they get if they signed up for Patreon.
Okay, so we have 4 different tiers. Depending on which tier you choose, some of the amazing things that you get are archived Monday Night Lives. So we know that you can't always make them. The good news is that we save them. We've been saving them since May, and a new one pops up every single Wednesday. In addition to our Monday Night Lives, we also have bonus content. So that ranges from episodes that we recorded almost a year ago. You'll get little bloopers that we've cut out or little bonuses like this Meghan Markle conversation that we had this week. What else? We have a newsletter that goes out. So far there have been 2. So if you have not yet signed up for Patreon, you have just about 29 different bits of extra shit that you can consume until your little heart is so happy and you're so tired of looking and hearing us. But our newsletter is robust. It is full of links of things that we've talked about on the show, things that you guys have mentioned to us. So that is in there.
We also even shout out our stranger friends. So if you have a business that you want to promote, we put your stuff in our newsletter too. So, it's a little community.
You guys have heard our Patreon shout outs. And then we also have recorded actually an episode with our stranger friend and cousin Trisha. And that's in there. You can hear Trisha's crazy story of how she made millions of dollars being a Hooters waitress.
That's the real truth, too. That's the real truth. We have only hustlers that listen to the show. So, Patreon, it's a great gift. You can buy a subscription for your friend. You can cancel it at any time. I wouldn't recommend doing that. But you can buy a subscription for your friend. And when you buy the subscription, you unlock everything that's already there. So
yeah, you don't even have to wait.
Yep. It's all there for you. Holidays are coming up. It makes a nice gift. And so without further ado, here is your new episode where we're very ecstatic because we voted that motherfucker out.
We did it, guys. Enjoy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a different place we are in this Monday than we were last Monday. How much can change in a week?
Bitch, my whole life. I really slept through the night after it was called for the first time in a long time.
That's so crazy.
Like if you went to shut-in outfits right after it was called, there was a 10-hour span where there was no posting. That means I was deep asleep and didn't give a fuck about nothing going on in the world, which is how I prefer it.
it's so funny because, you know, when you look at both sides of the coin, and you look at people who voted for Trump and people who voted for Biden, and the responses that are coming out, and it's like, you know, I understand what it feels like to, you know, be disappointed that your candidate of choice did not win, but also, I don't. What are you guys afraid of? What, like, there was some very real fear 4 years ago when I was crying the entire day after the election, because I was definitely afraid for my personal safety, for the safety of my family, and for the safety of the nation. Like, are you afraid that a transgender woman's going to come in the bathroom with you, or your neighbor's going to get access to that safe abortion? Because if those are your fears, then I might take like a step or 10 back.
Girl, first of all of them can fuck right the fuck off. Because it ain't shit to be afraid of.
Right.
When we were upset and we were afraid in 2016 when that motherfucking buffoon won the election, which we'll use "won" loosely.
Yeah.
We were upset because it was very clear that the people we love, that brown, black people, gay people, would be harmed quickly, swiftly, soon, now. This is happening with his administration and his policies, and he sure went right to it. He started writing them executive orders. Today, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you too, and your daddy. That's what he did.
Yeah.
There's this mom in town. The one time I sent Justin to a birthday party. Oh, girl, this is exciting. Let me stretch my toes. Let me stretch my back out, because this is a fucking story. The one time I sent Justin to a birthday party because I couldn't be, 3 places at one time. He went to a gymnastics trampoline place. Maja was playing with this woman's child. I don't know this woman. I just know that at the time, her child was enrolled in the same preschool as my child, and I would see her every now and again. Justin's minding his business, but also doesn't know anybody and is not a socializer like that. Like, he's not just going to go talk to the finance dads. He doesn't have anything to say to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's just...
Yeah.
And you've seen Justin. He doesn't look very approachable. So when I say he was watching his child at a birthday party, that's what he was doing because he had nothing else to do. He couldn't be in his phone because it's a trampoline place.
Right.
You have to actually watch your child. So he's watching her and he's watching her. She's going up and down the slide with a little girl. I don't know who this little girl is. Somehow the little girl, and Justin saw the whole thing as they were going down this big slide together, hit the back of Maja's head with her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So she went running to her mom and said her mouth hurt.
Yeah.
Something like that. There must have been something lost in the translation because she then came over to Maja. Motherfucker. Justin's now standing with Maja, talking to Maja, whatever. She then came over to Maja, grabbed Maja's arm. I guess maybe not realizing that Justin Beck was her father. I don't know what the fuck was going through her motherfucking mind this day. Keep in mind, I'm not there. Justin's like, let me not even text her because I would leave the place. I would go straight to the place.
Right.
Because I know you didn't just put your hand on my child.
Right.
So she did this while Justin's standing there, and Justin's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she was like, did you bite my daughter? Said that in Maja's face. Did you bite my daughter? Maja immediately started crying and was like, no. And like, couldn't get anything out. And she was like, so she's like, are you her dad? And Justin's like, yeah, hold on, calm down. Nobody bit anybody. She's like, oh, well, I'll have you know that that's exactly what happened because my daughter just told me that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, okay, well, something's been lost in translation. Calm down. Nobody bit anybody. I'm literally watching. He was like, while you were over there, you red lipstick's fucking slut. He didn't say that, but that was what's going on in his mind. Why you got red lipstick on at a party at 11 in the morning? He was like, while you were over there socializing and gallivanting with your titties all in these other dads' faces, I was watching our children. And had you been watching our children, you would see that your daughter's mouth hit the back of my daughter's head as they were gleefully sliding down the slide. I went over and asked both of them if they were okay, and it seemed fine, but I guess her fucking mouth started hurting when she came up to you, and then you just made a fucking assumption about what the fuck my daughter did. Keep in mind, Justin's saying it all this shit nice.
Yeah.
But Justin's like, yeah, I just think there's a misunderstanding. I saw the whole thing. You know, your kid's mouth hit the back of my kid's head, you know. Nobody bit anybody. Yeah. Well, you need to watch your children. And Justin's like, I actually was. When you were not.
Oh, no.
So let's not do that. He's trying to stay calm. Now it's pizza time. Maja won't eat. Maja's bawling.
Oh.
So Justin gives the gift and we leave. He leaves the party.
Yeah.
Calls me from the car and explains the whole thing to me. I'm incensed. And I'm like, what's this motherfucker's name? He's like, I don't know her name, babe. I don't know anybody's name, babe. I don't know. So now I got to call all the other moms. And be like, who the fuck did this to my child? So I found out her name. MAGAs. Everybody's like, oh my God. So now it's like this running inside joke that I hate this bitch. Girl, this shit was like 4 years ago.
Oh no.
It was so long ago and I have not forgotten. Okay. So because I'm on the moms and dads page, I can see everybody's disappointment, which I am reveling in. This motherfucker put, I am horrified and disgusted by a Biden-Harris presidency. I'm so worried. First of all, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you're worried about. Relax. So I've hated her for 4 fucking years. Talking about I'm horrified by Biden-Harris. Oh, the joy. Okay.
Oh my God. Well, if it makes you feel any better, definitely told on Saturday that once they recounted the votes, things would turn around. And was like, okay, go ahead.
They're gonna recount. He's gonna take math to the Supreme Court. You're gonna sue math in court, you dumb motherfucker.
Oh, so good.
I mean, it has just been, girl, not the landscaping place.
That was like you could not have written it. If you had to sit down and like make this entire 4 years into a movie, never in a million years would that have been it. And that was it.
If I'm the executive producer, the script supervisor, anybody that has a hold of the script, I would raise my hand in that table reading and be like, guys, really? Somebody mistook the Four Seasons landscaping place for the Four Seasons hotel. The Four Seasons landscaping place. The landscaping place that, mind you, has no landscaping. It's just a bunch of rocks and hazard signs.
But the thing is like, did you see the pictures where they were like, the front of the building actually looks nice, yet they chose the back side of the building that looks like a junkyard.
Right. But you know why they had to do that?
No way.
Because the surrounding buildings was a crematorium and a dildo shop.
Could you see them from the front of the building? Were they like in plain view?
Yes. Directly across the street was the dildo shop. Well, even better, I would have said to the person writing the script, so you're going to say that the president's going to tweet that he has a special announcement at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be the tweet. Then he's going to correct that tweet because the first one said Four Seasons Hotel. Then he's going to correct it and be like, actually it's Four Seasons Landscaping. But then at 11:41 a.m., 11 minutes later, when all those Trump cronies are standing there in that junkyard, you're going to have a random dude go, CNN just called it for Biden.
Yeah. Oh my God. And all the little signs like on the garage door, like squares. Everybody's got that fucking garage door. I was just like, who was in charge? I need to know who was in charge. And was this a true mistake or were you really just trying to like stick it to him?
No. The amazing part is the person in charge of the team in charge of the Four Seasons landscaping debacle is also in charge of our national COVID prevention plan. Okay? So if you motherfuckers can't book a fucking conference room at a hotel, I'm supposed to trust that you're going to keep me and mines alive? No, motherfuckers, y'all got to go. Matter of fact, we can't afford to wait till January 20th. We can't afford to wait till January 20th. You motherfuckers got to go today.
Yeah.
I want the carpets rolled up and out. I want the walls wiped down. We need all new furniture. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. If we got to wait for the furniture's on back order. I want to see the first fucking few days of my fucking lady and my fucking man, my president and my vice president. I don't give a shit if those motherfuckers are sitting on IKEA couches. I don't give a shit if they're taking meetings at a lac table. Okay, I need everything in that White House taken out to the side of the yard and set the fuck on fire.
Yes.
And we can just have this IKEA temporary shit in here. Listen, the American people will understand. We know y'all was, on a budget.
It's a pandemic.
Yes, and IKEA is happy to help. I need all that shit out of there. Don't nobody. In fact, you saw Biden's speech?
Yes.
I needed him to put that mask back on. At the end there. Like, that's...
I know. I thought about that, like when Jill walked out and she had hers on, and I wanted to be like, and now is the time for you to put yours back on. Like, let's not fuck this up now. You're old as shit.
Oh, because Joe, we can't have you win this, and then 2 weeks from now you talk about, I'm in quarantine. No, motherfucker, no. We're going to take it to the top.
Right.
Because Michael Pence, coronavirus ass who lied, pink eye coronavirus ass who lied, try to say he didn't have that shit. You know you had that shit, motherfucker. I can't have him acting president while we wait these 70 some odd days for them to get the fuck out. I also want to take this opportunity to say to anybody, if you come across someone on social media telling you not to gloat, girl, scroll on, delete, block, scroll on. Fuck you. You spent 4 years telling me.
I know.
You spent 4 years in my face talking about fuck your feelings.
Exactly.
And now you want us to understand and respect where you are in this loss. Man, fuck you. Matter of fact, I got a song for you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. It is so exciting to dance on their graves. Let me tell you something. Be mad, bitch. Wave your little Trump flag, dumb motherfucker. Oh my God. I am Shorty's daughter, honey. My dad's been on Facebook whiling. Okay.
I saw your posts the other day, and then I was like, oh my God, that's his name. His name is Maurice. I had no idea. I mean, I knew Shorty wasn't his name, but then I was like, how adorable. They are all M names in this family.
Not even just all M names. We're all MDH.
I have a friend that did that too. They are
Is she
all
black?
No, but they are all AMU.
Yeah, MDH. And the first name has to have 7 or 8 letters. The second name has to have 4 or 5, so that when he typed it out in forms, it lined up nice. That was his explanation.
I love that.
So I have this. You do? I have this horrible basic ass name because of that dumbass policy.
Oh no, I love that they line up. I was so all of my kids have double N's, not by, well, the first 2 were a mistake, and by the third one I was like, I have to complete the pattern, right?
100% you had to.
But we are all 20th, like in the 20s for our birthdays, except for Lennox. And that's only because they needed to take me at the very beginning of week 39. So if we could have just held out for 3 more days, he also would have completed the pattern. I had very specific like things that just started coming up where I was like, well, I have to do it now because it's already happening.
So wait, he has a birthday coming up.
He does. Yes. We've been on the countdown since Bennett's birthday because how dare Bennett have a birthday? before Lennox does.
We're on a countdown too. Well, I told Shira. Shira's actually been saying, my birthday's coming. Also, Lennox's birthday is coming. Lennox's birthday and my birthday. We have the same birthday. She can't let it go.
Yeah.
And she told Maja that the other day, and Maja goes, "Who's Lennox?" And Shira was incensed. Shira was like, the podcast lady. I talked to him on the phone. My friend. And she was like, "But you don't have the same birthday." And she was
That's
like,
so cute.
"Yes, we do. They actually don't have the same birthday, but I just told her they do."
Close enough. I mean, close enough. So what is she
doing for his birthday?
Oh, I was just about to ask you that. We're just going to do the same thing we did for Bennett's. So we'll just have special dinner here and cake, but he's been asking for fish, and I don't want to do that job. So Chris is very excited about this. So I was like, well, maybe you take him this weekend, because I think from what I've read, like, you have to like set your tank up and get everything ready before you can introduce the fish. Yeah. So I was like, maybe you take him this weekend. And I was like, and you get it. Like, I want the tiny glowfish tank, like the tiny one, tiny. And like 2 fish. I don't need. And Chris was like, no. And I was like, no. I don't want anything big. It's
and also
like
2 fish where there's a gang of other motherfuckers that look just like them, because when you wake up and that motherfucker's dead, he's going to have to go to that store and get the 2 exact fish.
Right. So I think they'll probably go this weekend and like pick out all the things and get it ready. And then I was like, and then on his birthday, we can take him to the pet store and he can pick out his fish and bring him home and introduce them. So yeah, what do you guys, what's Shira asking for?
Shira asked for a piñata.
Oh.
So we went and got it, which is perfect because we have all this Halloween candy that we didn't give away. Yeah. She also asked for sushi dinner. And she picked her theme. Her theme is rainbows and sushi, which, hello,
Cute.
so amazing. So I got her a sushi dress. We have a giant cupcake piñata that we'll fill up. Shira's birthday is actually the same exact birthday as Burnett's.
Uh-huh.
So I splurged and did the yard signs like an asshole.
Cute. Oh, that's so expensive, but that's so cute.
So expensive, 100%. But guess what? Jen up the street, she had happy birthday. Matt did one happy birthday for her. At the start of the pandemic, and so she's just had these happy birthday letters in her garage this whole time, and she was like, "Come take my happy birthday letters and then just order the names." I was like, "Hey there,
that's awesome."
Good idea. Because what was she gonna do? So I borrowed the happy birthday letters from her. I bought Burnett and I bought Shira, and those names are gonna be in front. And the way that our yard is set up in the front is it's a big round hill that you go up, so it's a C. So in the middle in the grass there, it's gonna be obnoxious and huge.
I love it.
And then it'll be sushi dinner, cake, and what else? Oh, I got our Barbie camper.
Oh, I saw that. That's adorable.
Barbie camper, and that's it. She's very excited. She has not stopped. The countdown's been on since 48 more days till your birthday. Like, we've been counting down for a really long time.
Her birthday's what, the 14th, right?
13th.
13th, okay.
He's what, the 15th?
17th.
Okay.
November
17th. She's going to call him. And she's going to say, November 17th, that's Shorty and Mercy's anniversary.
Aww. How many years will they have been married?
Let's see. They're going to be...
Well, how old is Marlene?
Correct. Yeah. Mercy ain't going to like that. But that's the truth. You were very pregnant with Marlene, Mom. I don't know why you're trying to front. The math is adding up. Just like the math for that electoral college that you insisted on having is adding up. I do believe that they should destroy the electoral college. That's one of the first things that Joe Biden needs to do. He needs to get in there, whatever the job is, whatever you got to do to take that shit apart. Don't nobody got time for that math. It needs to be popular vote, and that's it.
Exactly. I know. I was thinking that the other day as we were watching those tallies come in, and I thought, why has no one fixed this yet? Why are we still doing this dumb shit? Because it hasn't served us at all.
Well, we're doing it because white supremacy. But listen, it's serving somebody. But the funny part is all of these conservatives and Republicans who are like, do you want to destroy the Electoral College now? Yeah, we still do, dumbass, because we still won by 5 million votes. You fucking moron.
I know.
We still do.
Yeah. It still doesn't work. It still sucks. And get rid of it.
You know, I also love how New Yorkers are so confident and secure in the blueness of our state. When you zoom out and you see how red these counties are, like, I looked at all that shit and was like, oh, no, baby, we got to look around. And so, like, it's going to be an application process. If you want to intermingle, mom, want to intermingle with me, mom, and our kids going to play, I need to know how the fuck you voted in 2020, because you can't come around here like that. Because I live in a red-ass county, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I live in a blue county surrounded by a sea of red. But this weekend, I was watching Dave Chappelle on that David Letterman Netflix show. And Dave Chappelle lives about 40 minutes north of Cincinnati in a tiny town called Yellow Springs. And we've been up there before, and it's cute. It's a college town. Antioch College is like a very small liberal arts college. And the town is very cute, like very hippy-dippy. There's a lot of great walking trails. But hearing him talk about it, about like how liberal it is and how everybody is so nice, and the reason that he came back, like his dad lived there when he was a kid, and so he would go and spend time with him during the summers, and then had attended middle school in Yellow Springs. And I was like thinking, I'm like, oh my God, maybe we don't have to move like super far away to feel like we fit in someplace. We could stay in Ohio and just move up to Yellow Springs and like find our liberal tribe of people there.
Dude, liberal tribe is a real thing, because after I had spent 9 hours cussing that man out on Facebook, where I shut his ass effectively down. I won't make us all revisit that, but that shit was a hilarious day. One random mom who has older children, she has children in college and in high school, so she's older than me, but she privately messaged me and was like, I don't know who you are, never seen your name before. She's like, I went to your Facebook page to try to get to know more about you before I sent this message. No pressure if you know you want me to back off and leave you alone, because I see by your profile that you are not interested in talking to anyone, because the shit says no thanks. And she was like, but bless you. I love how you took him down. You slayed him. He had no space to continue even talking to you. I've been in this community for X years, and it's getting harder and harder to find a like-minded group of women. So if you wouldn't mind, take my number. I'll take yours. We can get together. She messaged me on Saturday and was just like, thinking of you. I was like, girl, thinking of you. And she now is like, let's do this. And she wants to start rallying and raising money for this Georgia runoff. I'm like, girl, I am there.
Yes.
A regular 50-something white lady. Just a nice, regular 50-something white lady who is, I ain't never seen her before. We met off Facebook of all places, and she was like, I know you have a group of moms that you feel comfortable with, that, you know, you are allowing your children to play with their children and whatnot. And she's like, you know, maybe we can all have our own group. So
I love that.
I'm starting a liberal tribe with some nice white ladies. Listen.
Hey, it's still 2020. Anything can happen. Somebody started a Cincinnati Liberal Moms Facebook group, and I think it's like 237 moms deep at this point. But like, so one of my friends invited me to it, and I was like, okay, let me jump in here. And it's refreshing to see. I wish there were more people in it, and like half of them I know already. But
right, because you've had your own vetting
see.
process in place the entire time you've had children. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I can't have my child in your house with you saying dumb shit 100%. I mean, I guess your little demon can come over here, but I can't guarantee that I'm not going to say some shit.
Right.
Yeah, and that's one good thing that's come out of this. You know, there have been some losses, but you know, fuck them.
Yeah.
I have also enjoyed just the silence. Like the next day was so calm. I went for my once every 6 weeks pedicure. Because, you know, I said, you know what? I'm going to schedule it. I'm going to brace coronavirus, and I'm going to have cute toes. I'm going to shave my legs. I'm going to exfoliate my whole body. I'm going to wear clothes. I'm going to wear shoes that make noise. This is a day of celebration. Now, keep in mind, I was happy that we were dancing in the streets, but I was also like, y'all motherfuckers need to take your ass home.
Right.
I know you got a mask on. I know you're excited, but we need to be cheering from the windows.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the nail salon just wishing a motherfucker would the whole time, you know, heart racing, watching the news. And every now and again, it just, you just start chuckling because you can't believe this is true. So
right.
I would be chuckling. And the lady, you sit behind these two little like plexiglass dividers. She glared at me, and bitch, put some extra stank on my neck and glared right back at her. I just chuckled at the goddamn news. I've been watching the same news you've been watching for 4 motherfucking years, bitch.
Right.
You've been in here having a good old time. Today is my day. Mind your business.
This moment for life. Cause in this moment I just feel so alive.
I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me.
In today's musical version of Imperfect Strangers podcast.
Oh, that's what we're going to do all day. And celebrate. Boom, 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 boom. Girl, how much shit did you get done waiting for the call?
I got so much stuff done this weekend. I marveled yesterday as I am hands and knees scrubbing my shower with that little tiny grout brush. Chris took the children to the park and was like, do you want to come with us? And I was like, I have new shower cleaning tools. I do not. And I deep cleaned my entire house. I got a new vacuum. I deep cleaned my shower. I fucking sealed the tile in the children's bathroom. I did laundry. I was like, is this what it feels like to be alive? Because, it doesn't stop there. I trimmed back the hedges fully high on Saturday after I started celebrating. I power washed the outdoor rug and the furniture and the patio and all the outdoor toys. I mean,
I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. Yes. Bitch. Justin and I were a fucking team. I was like, is our marriage going to survive? I feel great.
It's insane. It's insane.
Girl, my dryer broke. 12 days ago, and it only got fixed 2 days ago. So I had 10 days of laundry. And it was so apropos because I was just going to start washing it and making piles of wet to then put in the dryer and sort. And I said, you know what? The man came. I think he was not MAGA because he was also cheerful. Came, fixed my dryer, and Justin's like, you know what, guys? In the words I've never heard him say before, guys, this weekend, everybody, it's going to be a family event. Everybody's helping mommy with the laundry. And I was like, oh, okay, he trying to get me to push the button. So I'm talking, he purged all the old mail from his desk. The desk is clean. We have every We have every plug outlet. He went to Lowe's and Staples and, dumbass house shit that needs to be done that nobody wants to do. He got all that done. I folded every stitch of laundry and put it away. Mind you not. And put it away. Tore apart the girls, purged Maja and Shira's drawers. And when I went to go deliver, because my girlfriend, my Israeli lovely girlfriend, has a baby. So I went to go deliver Shira's clothes to her because, I take really good care of my shit. So I had 2 giant IKEA bags worth of stuff to deliver to her. I rolled down her little block, playing Cool in the Game. I was gonna do Fuck Donald Trump so Lauren London can get the streams, but I did Cool in the Gang celebration because it's a block with old people on it. I had it blasting to drop off the clothes to her. So not only did I purge the closets, organize the closets, they're Marie Kondo down, bitch.
Nice.
I also got rid, you know how normally when you purge, those items sit first at the top of the stairs, then at the bottom of the stairs, then into the garage, and then into a trunk. Somebody's trunk. And we don't know whose trunk is going to be, but somebody's trunk going to get rid of these clothes.
Yeah.
No. They went straight to their new home. She's got beautiful new rain boots. She's got a winter coat. She's got gorgeous Sunday best dresses. This little girl's going to be so cute. And Shira was helping. Shira was like, it's okay. Baby Leah can have it. Baby Leah can have that. I then went online. I ordered their winter wardrobe. Girl, I got so much done.
Yes. It's crazy to me to think that, like, was this all that I needed? Was it the pandemic? Was I just so worn down? Who's paying for my therapy for the last 4 years?
Matter of fact, he need to write an executive order for that because
I feel like there should be some kind of therapy stimulus. Hi guys,
Yep.
Listen, we get it. We know. Here you go.
Yep. You could just add it. You could be Obamacare and the Biden addendum, bitch. Because
six free visits on us, guys. 6 free. Just get started.
And for you MAGAs, we have something special for you. You get 12. You get 12 sessions where you get to go to an indoctrination specialist and have your dumbass rewired. We're also going to offer reading lessons. That's right, literacy school, you motherfuckers, because we know that you only understand memes. Here, we're going to teach you how to read a fucking article from beginning to end and comprehend that shit.
Oh my God, we're going to teach you the difference between your, and your.
Yes. It's. Yes.
There and there.
I mean, they're really upset, but at the end of the day, I think that some of them must be relieved. Some of them must secretly be relieved that they don't have to argue with their relatives anymore. Because you don't want to argue with the person that won. You don't want to argue with the winner. You really want to argue with me right now? You didn't see the people dancing in the streets? So you're going to tell me that you are hanging on to your president, Trump, when you saw not just New York, not just Washington, D.C., not just California. You saw motherfuckers in Italy.
Paris was ringing the fucking church bells, guys. London was sending off fireworks. I
mean, people, world leaders, we don't even like. Modi is an asshole. And he was like, yo, Kamala, gotta give it up to you.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't see, like it's right there, but it's undeniable. It always has been. It always has been. But y'all aren't embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, Sebastian Maniscalco, aren't you embarrassed? Like, honestly, just like, and a lot of people on social media, no purple ring. Y'all don't have nothing to say today. Y'all don't gonna, and it surprised me. It surprised me. A lot of crickets. Y'all weren't just gonna. You're not even gonna congratulate the motherfucker. That tells me who you voted for. And you ought to be ashamed. You should have at least found something. You should have found something to post. A picture of your motherfucking dog, your gun, something. Act like you are participating in American democracy today. I thought you said that's what this was about.
You know what? And there were some, I feel like we got sent a couple in our DMs of the gentleman like standing out in front of his porch and like cut down his Trump flag with Trump's head superimposed. Did you post that?
Yep.
Folded it up. The guy that walked out of his garage took the flag down, folded it up. So this is not like, not all people that voted are, you know, being, what do I want to say?
Bitch made crybabies? Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a nice place to be, and I think the thing that we have to remember, and that, you know, everybody that has to remember, you know, especially those who voted for Biden, that we still have a ton of work to do. We still have a ton of work to do in the Senate. We still have a ton of work to do, you know, white women, hi.
Girl, I was going to wait for you to bring it up. I didn't want to bring it up. Go ahead, girl. Let them know.
Oh, my God. He does not like you. If he saw you in person, he probably would have told you you were fucking ugly, guys. He doesn't care about you or your need to go get your roots done in a pandemic. He doesn't give a shit about your husband's coal job. He doesn't give a fuck. So
more of them came out. It went from 53 to 55. So somebody motherfucking lying. And I'm talking about...
I will never understand. I
do. It's white supremacy. They want to uphold it. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They are really genuinely upset about what? These are the same motherfuckers who did not vote for Hillary Clinton. We put a white lady right in your face.
Right. Oh, the thing that is making me so angry, and I had to step out, there is a Trump thread on GoMe, and it was like one of the top threads. And so yesterday at lunch, I thought, let me just go see what they're talking about. These women in here who are like, my daughter does not need to see Kamala Harris as vice president to know that she can be anything or do anything, because I've taught her from the day that she was born that she could be. And I want to be like, it is not just a woman in the White House. It is a woman of color in the White House. And so for these girls, for these mothers who do not see themselves represented in government, in the media, yes, this is a big fucking deal. Yes, their mothers also have been telling them since the day they were born that they could do anything, but now it has actually happened, and it now feels possible because it has happened. Oh, I had to walk away. I couldn't.
That just is the power of racism. Like, you really, girl, Eva Longoria just got herself in trouble. I had to fuck her up on Twitter.
Oh no, what'd she do?
This motherfucker was on MSNBC. And Ari Melber, whatever the fuck his name is, he was just like, wow, you know, he made a point about how women and black women were really the drivers of this win. And so she commented back, she goes, let me go back to your other point. She said, we saw what happened in Georgia with black women there, but, then this is where she fucked up. Then she said, but Latino women are the real heroines here. Bitch. But Latina women are the real, and she said real with a hard R. Real.
I'm sorry, then can you please tell me what happened in Florida? Because...
Girl, I was like, okay, hold on, because the math ain't mathing, bitch. Because I'm pretty sure you're a motherfucker. And then she immediately apologized because it went viral quick. I saw it. It was posted on MSNBC. And within 10 minutes, I had said something about it. And I was like, okay. I looked back 20 minutes later, and it was fucking trending. So she came out and apologized and was like, I didn't mean to diminish their accomplishments. I didn't mean to, minimize blah, blah, blah. She's like, I do know that the democracy has, been upheld by Black women. They've been doing the work. And she's like, and all I'm trying to say is that now Black women don't have to do that work alone because they have the Latino women behind them. She apologized. And it's just like, can Black women get their flowers one day?
Right.
Without motherfuckers being like, but also what about? No, don't what about a Black, when Black women are talking and Black women said we did that shit, you say, you sure did, and you shut the fuck up. That's how you don't go, but also what about, remember the time that no. Right now we're talking about Black women. Let's not do that. Let's just not do that. And matter of fact, let's just thank them. And then let's all get back to work. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it. Let's thank them and then we get back to work. That's all. I also noticed they're riling back up with that, Melania is counting down the days to her divorce and this and that. I don't give a shit if she does get a divorce. Melania, Ivanka, all those bitches. There can be no rewriting of history. There will be no pivot for you.
No, and there's no, it wasn't that bad. Yes, it was that bad. It was that bad. It was that bad. And she does not need saved. If she wanted out, she could leave. So let's, she's not the victim here. That, she's making a choice, guys.
And she's complicit. She was a birther too. So let's not suddenly pretend like, she was just, dragged along. She wasn't. She helped this shit. She was, listen, I'm so happy about Dr. Jill. Google Dr. Jill titties. Ain't nothing gonna come up. Melissa, how are you so pro women, but you're gonna slut shame? Fuck, shut up. I'm not slut shaming Melania. I'm saying Melania is a fucking asshole whose pussy and tits is on the Google. Okay, that's not slut shaming. I'm saying a plain fact. I love titties. I love pussy too. I want to look at them sometimes. That's true, but not hers. She got a job to do. She can't do that. Sorry.
Right. I just think that the best thing that we can do at this time is just give her our thoughts and prayers as she has to prepare to decorate for Christmas at the White House, because clearly she hasn't wanted to do it the last 3 years, and it's going to be very difficult for her to have to struggle through this year. So let's just take a minute, have some sadness. What she
really needs to do, if she really wants to curry favor, I mean, she's not going to curry much, but if she really wants to curry favor, what she need to do, she needs to be like, fuck Donald Trump. I personally am getting on the phone with Dr. Jill and Michelle, and I'm going to be like, ladies, would you like to, just as, a closing of one door, opening of another, we all three get together and we decorate this shit together? Because we know they don't like my shit. That's to be honest. They sick of me. So help me. Help you. And,
right.
And let's do this together. And she needs to come out and be like, I personally made the choice because I've been calling for unity. I've been calling for everyone to be best, to share this task with everybody. And so we're going to decorate this shit to not look like the depths of hell, because I brought on Michelle and Jill. If she did that, their fucking heads would spin.
Yeah.
And liberals would have to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh, okay. Wow, okay.
How amazing would it be to then double down and bring in Ivanka and say, you know what? Let's throw up some Hanukkah shit. Because
Ivanka can't come. Ivanka can't come, and there can't be
no little bits of blue and silver.
No, don't. I don't want a man. I don't want no bench on a bench. Not nowhere near that White House. No, we ain't doing that.
I'm busting out my bench on a bench this year. I don't do an elf on a shelf, but I do a bench on a bench. He's coming out.
No, I really, really, really am hoping that we don't all just forget Ivanka is a fucking trash box hooker. I need her removed. 100%. And I'm talking about she needs to leave here forever. I don't want to see Jared. I don't want to see their cute little children. None of that. I don't want to see her Pottery Barn ass fucking nurseries and her fucking what is that? She be doing the mirrored furnitures and shit. No, she got to go.
Yeah.
She got to go. She cannot have a book deal. I don't want to see her fucking shoes. She can't have her shit back in JCPenney. No, bitch. You are out of here because you two are trash. I want girl. Don't think that they're not all going to start trying to run for other fucking offices.
Oh, of course they are. I mean, not just them, but like, Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is vying for that shit.
For which job?
For some job. I think that's going to be her next move, is some kind of political play. Within the next 5 years, mark my words. Yes.
Because there was so much promise at the wedding. I was like, oh wow, she is blackifying everything up. She made some black ass choices, and I was like, wow, she's putting it right in their faces. This is excellent. This is wonderful. An American princess do that shit. Yes. And then after the baby, she wilded out.
Mm-hmm. She did.
Then she gave him that dumbass name. Girl.
Ugh.
Not Archie well. What the fuck?
I know.
Girl, first
Not
of all,
cute.
his name would be Dion, bitch. As in after Diana. This is baby Dion, motherfucker. This is black ass baby Dion. And they could have been mad about that too. She has them mad for the wrong reasons.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. She just needed that one person.
I would have leaked my St. Bart's vacation photos with my box braids and my tiny baby who's also in cornrows. I would have leaked that shit to the press so quick. Bitch, I would have had motherfucking Harry on the beach in Timberland boots. She fucked that whole thing up.
Oh,
you know who else fucked up?
So sad. Who?
The Trump administration.
Yes.
We shouldn't be laughing so hard though, because in something bad's gonna happen.
No. It's okay. I think everybody was like, let's just take Saturday, let's just relax, let's just chill out. Everybody was high in the streets. They were like, the smell of marijuana here at this street party. And I was like, that's right. Drugs won the war on drugs in this election.
That was so good.
The blue wave came through. Ohio needs its own Stacey Abrams.
Ohio is tripping. But it's fine. We made it through. What's the streets looking like? Are people still waving their flags and shit?
No, they've come down. All the ones that I've noticed in my neighborhood, they've all come down. I did take down my Biden sign yesterday as I was cleaning up the yard, but I did leave up my Black Lives Matter sign. But my MAGA neighbors, their signs all came down immediately.
I love it.
I like it here now.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
And it's embarrassing in a way that wasn't embarrassing 4 years ago to keep wearing my Hillary Clinton shirt. Like I would because
that was a moment in time. That was a historical moment in time that still exists today. That's still real for you today. You're not just going to keep wearing the Trump outfit. First of all, he hasn't even conceded. Hasn't called anybody to say congratulations.
Nope.
Literally is sitting around. How you wanted us to elect you to continue doing this job while you did not do the job. You were on the golf course. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Golfing. And this weekend, his followers thought that his golfing was him being unbothered. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure they made him go golfing so that he would not be having a tantrum in the White House when the hammer came down.
Yep. Yeah. Oh
But
God, it's so embarrassing. Where's it gonna go?
it'll work
Because
itself out. He said he was leaving. Boy, bye. I don't care where the fuck you go, but it can't be here. It's closing time. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Closing time.
Open up the door. Did you know that that song was written inspired by the birth of his first child?
No.
Yes.
What's the lyrics again?
Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So gather up your... I can't believe I know these lyrics. Gather up your jackets.
Can't believe... Amanda Lee.
Move into the exits. I hope you have found your friend. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Yeah. I know who I wanna take me home. Yeah, it was about the birth of his first child. I don't know why I know that, but I do.
What's the next part? That's a bomb ass song.
I know who I wanna take me home.
She said, I can't believe I know the song. Girl, you know the song.
Do you know what? I know it because we had, like, when I worked at the swim club at like 9:00, that song was popular, in the early 2000s when I was a lifeguard. And so I'd like to put that song on the CD player to tell all those motherfuckers to take your kids home because I need to go home now. It's been a long day.
That's what after the Joe Biden speech, he should have fucking played that shit.
I forget, what did they play at the end of that?
I don't remember.
Shoot. It was something good.
The thing is, time is still a flat circle. I still can't remember the day it was called. Was it Saturday morning? Was it?
It was Saturday.
I left the TV on because I had it on in the background. I never watch CNN, NBC. I don't do that. I get all my news on Twitter. But I had the news on because I wanted to see it called. Girl, I missed the call because I was putting shit in the dryer. I came back and I was like, wait. Justin was at the orthopedic office getting Shalom's cast put on, and I texted him and was like, they called it. And he knew too, so he must have gotten an alert on his phone or something.
Yeah, the alert started because I was training and the alert started coming through, and then by the time I got home it was like a little after 12 or what have you, and then it was all over the news media.
Man, that was a wonderful day. And you were right. On election day, you were a little too hopeful for my taste. I was like,
Yes.
I was like, she's too calm. Something's wrong with her.
No, I was feeling such doom and gloom. I mean, when we were talking leading up to this, and in previous weeks, I think we've said, like, we both know that he's going to win and it's not going to make a difference. But for some reason, I had this feeling like, and it's happened to me before in times where, like, I've been really anxious or upset, and I just had this feeling, and I was like, I think it's going to be okay. I really think that everything's going to be okay. And then it was. So
you said that shit, and I was like, I shifted in my seat, like, okay, girl. Because I was like, I'm just not going to believe. And it was so close. It was so close. And then the people started going on Twitter and being like, it should not be this close. I can't believe it's this close. I am in shock, bitch. You're really in shock? Y'all all gonna sit around and play like you didn't see this coming? And that was the problem, because the closer that it was, the stronger the leg he had to stand on for the little bullshit that he's talking about now. I love that the counting keeps going and the lead keeps increasing. You dumb fuck.
Right. Yeah.
First, stop the count. Okay, but sir, if we stop the count right now, you lost. Right. Then it's keep counting. Count every vote. Okay, we're going to keep counting, and now you're really losing.
Yeah, I think Wednesday morning I woke up early because I had to go teach, and I was definitely fighting back tears because at that point it really was so close. And then I left there, and I was just like, okay, it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. And it ended up, oh, God bless. Now we just got to, open up your wallets and keep donating to the people that you believe that are going to fight for you. And the Senate race in Georgia's got to keep going. And it's not time to just like sit back. Like all of the anger and frustration and fear that have motivated people over the last 4 years, like the shit that took you to the streets with your pussy hats and the shit that took you to the streets for Black Lives Matter, like you've got to hold on to that and continue to let it fuel you, or else we're just going to be right back where we were. Well, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Now, I get to tell you all of the other places that you can find us. First of all, subscribe to this podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, whether it be Apple or Spotify, Stitcher, any of those. Hit that subscribe button. It makes sure that you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. If you would love to support this podcast, one of the things that you could do that is super helpful is go into Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star rating and a review. It's super quick, it's free, and it helps us out so much in terms of moving us up the ratings and getting us seen by other potential listeners. If you're on Instagram, you can find us posting regularly at imperfectstrangers_podcast. We have a website, www.imperfectstrangerspodcast.com. There is a private Facebook group that you can join by clicking the link in our Instagram bio. We have a Patreon. You can find it at www.patreon.com/imperfectstrangers. We have a variety of tiers there. You can access Monday Night Lives that you may have missed. You can access bonus content, just like that free content that we're giving away today, or you can record your very own episode of Imperfect Strangers like our lovely friend Trisha did. So there are so many places to find us. If you guys have a question or a comment or just want to share something with us, you can always email at askimperfectstrangers@gmail.com. It's a great way to reach out and get in touch with us if you don't want to go through DMs or anything else like that. So in the meantime, you guys, be well, take care of one another, and we will see you back on Monday at 7 o'clock-ish for our Monday Night Live to discuss this episode. Thanks, guys. Bye.